Download the Gate.io app now from Google Play Store. On the Gate.io app, you have so many new functions, something like analytics. In analytics, you can get all the information about all the market positions and greed and fear index in one place. This is the best app and exchange to do your trades. Hi guys, welcome to another market news and updates. I'm your host Romy. Welcome to OMIMIZ YouTube channel. मार्केट को देखें तो मार्केट काफी ज्यादा पुल बैक के अंदर आई हुई है एज एक्सपेक्टेड बिकॉज मार्केट हैड बीन बम्पिंग फॉर सेवरल डेज. तो अगर मार्केट के अंदर और डिटेल्स के अंदर जाएं और देखें तो हम लोग क्लियरली देख सकते हैं कि आरएसआई जो है वो डेली के अंदर अब नीचे आना शुरू होगी, विच इज अ वेरी वेरी गुड इंडिकेटर. वी वुड आइडली वांट कि आरएसआई थोड़ी नीचे आए सो मार्केट हैज मोर रिलेटिव स्ट्रेंथ, so we can have more highs coming into place. We were expecting some pullback. It's very good कि अभी हम लोग अपने danger zone को which we got rejected from here previously, अब हम उसको यहाँ पर support बना रहे हैं, which is a very very good indicator for us. Then if we jump into ETH, तो ETH के अंदर भी we have a similar situation going on right now कि ETH में we can clearly see कि ETH भी अपने key zone को जहाँ से rejected हुआ था वहाँ पे जाके now we are making a very good support. So this is a very good place to be building support and we can expect कि अब यहाँ से एक healthy bounce आ सकता है or might just come down a lower level to maybe 2900 to 800 before making that upside rally and move. अगर हम अपने total market cap को देखें तो it's been doing very well and it also had nice breakout, and from that breakout that's when we start pumping and building nice supports in these higher highs. Bitcoin की dominance को देखें तो Bitcoin's dominance has been pretty sideways in this region from 27th January onwards. Pretty much almost all February it's been trading in these zones. But I still expect as money will come into Bitcoin and probably we can expect somewhere around 44 to 45% going into Bitcoin anytime. ETH की dominance देखें तो ETH's dominance also has a similar pattern going on right now. We can clearly see it had a very strong breakout. After having a breakout, it's been pretty sideways within these regions. Others की dominance को देखें तो others dominance clearly making a very nice bear flag right now. I hope this bear flag doesn't break out, but I still have a big expectation कि market में ऐसे जरूर हो सकता है that we see Bitcoin having a rally alone while altcoins are going to be having a pullback, because we've seen that happening in October as well, and that usually tends to happen in most of the bull runs that Bitcoin tries to execute. So there's a very very high chance that is possible, and we can clearly see a bear flag forming right now in 4 hours in our others dominance. Hopefully that doesn't come into play and the market stays around here, because we're in a pullback right now. That could also be the reason we're forming this bear flag, but hopefully possibly we might not have this coming in anytime soon. Let's jump into our crypto greed and fear index, and if we see our crypto greed and fear index, we were at 54 when we had a nice highs to 45,000, and now we're back to 50, which is a very very good place. That already shows us that we haven't had massive pullbacks coming into the market yet, that we still have to wait for them to come, and a good correction would be in place. A good correction will bring us into 40s or late 30s. That will be still having some kind of a fear but closer to neutral levels as well. That would be a very very good healthy sign for us in the market to look out for in the coming days. क्रिप्टो बबल्स को देखें तो हम अपने क्रिप्टो बबल्स में क्लियरली देख सकते हैं कि a lot of the bubbles today are pretty much red because the market has been in a correction and in a pullback. So we can clearly see कि सिर्फ Theta is up about 11.4%. Theta has been performing really well. If you don't know, Theta is one of the most decentralized network places, something like YouTube, where you can post your videos, have your live sessions, but it's going to be a decentralized system, so it's not like YouTube, different from YouTube. Then we have IOTEX. IOTEX is also a very good coin, and IOTEX is up about 9.6%. If you scroll down, we can clearly see most of the coins are just been in a pullback in their day time frames, while they still look good in our weekly and monthly time frames. In our hourly, some coins have beginning to consolidate and become sideways and start to build that base that's gonna bring them the next higher highs, and that we can clearly see going on here. But it's only 0.1%, so we still have to wait for it to be at least 1 to 2% before having a clear mind that this is now becoming bullish for us or not. The first news we have for us today is Bitcoin's 30% recovery in 2 weeks has BTC whales back in accumulation mode. The number of Bitcoin addresses holding at least 1000 BTC has risen in recent weeks. Then we can clearly see in this diagram that Bitcoin risk level, aggregated risk, is pretty much all right now. There's not much risk going on in the market. That already clarifies us. The whales are actually taking pretty much a lot of interest right now in the market. This news is very very important. The reason this news is very very important, it's giving us a clear sign that the 32,000 bottom that we hit last few weeks could actually be our bottom for now, and there's a very very high chance that the upside rally from here to 69,000 or maybe to a new all-time high has already begun. We saw that a similar pattern like this in 2019, the year COVID became international. It went everywhere. The same year, we began to see a very strong cycle that brought us the highs in March, April, and then later in the year as well. The next news we have for us today is AXS RON SLP surge after Axie Infinity developers revamped the project's tokenomics. Axie Infinity developers announced changes to the platform's play to earn gaming economy, triggering a rally in RON SLP and AXS. SLP rewards are reduced while AXS incentives increase. So basically, what they have changed in the market now is you're gonna have less rewards, but you're gonna have a lot of privileges while holding to your AXS tokens, and that's going to help SLP tokenomics to get better, because right now SLP tokenomics was used as a reward token. So every time more adoption came into Axie Infinity game, SLP tokens also had a higher supply, and that was bringing the price down drastically. So this shift of tokenomics is definitely going to help Axie Infinity as a game and also become more valuable as a play to earn game, because they are the #1 play to earn game in the blockchain space for some time now. So let's jump into AXS and find out what is happening in AXS. Like we just read, Axie Infinity is changing its tokenomics. Axie Infinity had one of the best pumps that I'd ever seen on record. I have to say that, because it was a beautiful upside that we saw in the last bull rally, and now also it's been consolidating at very good highs of $47. Had a very beautiful bounce, and right now it's trading about between $79 to $63, which is a very good position for AXS. If we jump into SLP, we can clearly see SLP is having a massive upside coming right now. It's like a rocket right now. It just had a blast off. It's now making support around 0.0343, and it's also close to its downtrend line, which is a very important thing for it to break out from here and probably come back to higher highs. The reason it's very challenging to take any entries in SLP right now, it's so down from its all-time high, and it's also very risky to take an entry right now. It went down almost 97% in over 263 days. So that is a very bad sign for SLP right now and Axie Infinity. But if we see the upside, it's good to see that it has come back up about 394% in the last 18 days. So at least some good signs have been coming into AXS and SLP, which is going to be bringing a lot of upside into the Axie Infinity game. Now let's jump into my famous accumulation BTC chart for resistance band and support. We can clearly see that my accumulation zone worked pretty well. For now, I'm waiting for BTC to come around somewhere in the regions where we can be very careful to get more entries, probably somewhere here or somewhere here. I really looking forward to 39,000 to somewhere around 41,000, because I really feel like there should be a pullback and a correction till there at least. And we can clearly see a similar pattern also going on in Ethereum right now. We can see that it blasted off from 2,200 and went all the way up to 3,200. That was a massive upside rally of $1,000 within a few days. And now also for Ethereum, I expect Ethereum to be coming somewhere around here between 2,800 to 2,900 would be a very good correction for Ethereum as well. For now, we can expect the market to have a bounce off from here, but it would be an ideal situation for the market to touch here or balance off, or for it to come down and make another move from here. So both scenarios are open right now. For myself, I would advise, if you do want to get into trades, please do dollar cost averages. It's very difficult to make profits from one entry and expecting the market to just have an upside. That does happen, but it just happens by luck or by chance. It can't happen every time. So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you liked today's video. If you do, smash the like button, share your thoughts in the comment section, and share the video with your friends and family. That's what keeps us motivated. Take care, guys. Bye bye.